A lot of sentiment to a lot of things, and also I've always had this fear. It's like I might as well have lived in the Depression. I'm always afraid that jobs are gonna go away or something like that, and so I'm always thinking I need to have a stockpile.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. Okay.
Yeah.
So Debbie, your hoarding then sort of was triggering Ron and drinking, correct? And then your drinking was triggering her hoarding. So what was happening was it was just this cycle, as we saw in this special, sort of evolving into a near disastrous situation. Ron, it actually led you to the point of attempted suicide. And if you could just, if you don't mind, just take us back to that time, how bad things were, and that day.
Well, I was out of work at the time, and I was suffering depression, and it just got to the point where I started
Paul
drinking
Beckman,
more
Paul
and
Rainbow
more.
Song. Hi there.
That one day,
These are songs
after
I'm creating.
I took her to work, the kids
From
to
The View.
school, I went in the kitchen, drank like a half a bottle of vodka, and I just said I can't take it anymore between being out of work and being in that atmosphere.
Sometimes things can get you
living condition. I
depressed.
can't take it anymore.
What
So I
if
just
somebody threw something away?
So you can't take
I mean, you could have
it
thrown some things away.
anymore.
What would happen if someone threw something away?
Sometimes you can go
wow.
lower.
I guess we could
lower.
pitch in, but
Sometimes you
it had gotten to the
get
point where it
right
was so
low.
overwhelming, you didn't know where to begin.
Something that you hear a lot. It's hard to keep up with. And you two guys you're outstanding young men. You really are, as Barbara said. Did you, when going through this, I remember watching it and you saying that you hadn't slept in your room for over 7 years in your own bed, right?
Tell us where you slept.
I slept on the couch for about 9 years.
You couldn't get in your room in the bunk bed. Where'd you sleep?
Think about trust.
On the other side of my mom's
bed. You slept in her bed. You slept in your mom's bed. You slept in the couch. You slept in another room. So there was no place even to sleep back up there.
And I want everyone to know too that you're loving parents. You know, I think that this is, you can hear these things and read it on paper, and you love your kids and you love your parents. When it was like that, it was obviously probably hard to do with schoolwork, right? Did you think that this is just how it was for everybody, or did you know something needed to change, Sam?
Well, I knew that something was wrong because every time I went to a friend's house or anything, I would see that they always had their own room, and they would have a place to stay that was clean, so I knew something was...
We have in our audience Dorothy Beringer, a professional organizer, and you actually worked, Dorothy, with a clinical psychologist to help the family out. What did you guys team up to do? What was your process?
I did.